It's thought up to 150 small breweries could be at risk under government plans to cut tax relief.
Well, the threshold is being lowered for firms to stop receiving some tax breaks on the beer they produce, and many are worried about how they'll be affected. Adele Robinson reports.
Anxieties fermenting across the craft beer business.
It just creates more problems in a really challenging environment.
William helps run the Wild Card Brewery, surviving COVID by selling online. Now a planned government tax rise could send them over the edge.
Obviously, the coronavirus started at the beginning of the year, so summer, which is usually a really big time for our company, has been a really difficult period. We've got another winter ahead of us, and now this on top of that is really hard.
The amount of tax relief given to a certain bracket of small-sized breweries is to be cut by the government. And without any COVID financial support, the industry is describing it as a reverse Robin Hood system.
We don't entirely know what this tax change is going to be. So it makes it very difficult in order for you as a company to try and plan for next year. What seems to be obvious is they are planning to take away the relief from the smaller breweries in order to give relief to some of the larger breweries.
The Treasury insists the smallest 80% of breweries will be unaffected, and actually this will help them to grow gradually. But things like the 10 p.m. curfew and hospitality overall during COVID have seriously affected breweries. The argument now is that the smallest and most vulnerable businesses could be hardest hit by any change.
I'm worried about being able to provide for our customer base.
For the supply chain, it's the uncertainty. Sellers like Melinda at this craft beer shop can't plan ahead.
We go directly to the breweries, get our stock. And if they can't provide us with beer because they go under, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm basically just hoping that we can get beers from some of the ones that actually survive if this happens.
Changes won't come into force until December next year, but many breweries are already on the brink of collapse. They're calling for the government to step in and save the British pint. Adele Robinson, Sky News.